Hi guys, this is Ganesh, the founder of Southwards IELTS Private Limited, and today we have one more success story. So sir, can you introduce yourself?
Hi Ganesh. Hello everyone. My name is Kumar and I'm working as an IT consultant.
All right, and where are you from, Kumar?
I am from Borivali, which is in Mumbai.
Okay, so Kumar, can you tell us your scores?
Yeah, so my scores are reading 9, listening 8.5, speaking 7.5, and writing 7.
Okay, so writing 7, speaking 7.5, reading 9, and listening 8.5. Wow, congratulations. So you got your dream scores 8,777. Kumar, I really want to ask you one straight question. How did you start your IELTS journey and how did you end up getting your dream score? So what exactly happened in this period?
So the scores that I currently have are not in my first attempt. Before that, I had studied on my own. I referred only YouTube. So all random videos I used to see on YouTube, and I used to practice the reading, listening, writing, and speaking sections. And unfortunately, the thing that I was lacking is I didn't get the scores that I wanted.
Okay.
And so that shocked me even after doing so much of practice. And then I realized that I do not have anyone who can give me feedback, especially on my writing and my speaking, to let me know where I am going wrong, what do I need to improve in terms of my language or in terms of grammar or anything. So that was one drawback. And also in listening, I was lagging a bit. I didn't have anyone who can give me the exact tips and tricks of how I can crack the listening part as well.
All right, so how did you come to know about us?
I came to know about you through one of my friend, and she had recommended me to go with your 7 days crash course initially.
Okay.
And I had then joined your crash course, as you know.
Yes.
And after attending your crash course, I was like, if this is what the crash course is, I wonder what details he must be going into when it comes to the full-fledged course. And initially I really thought that uh, I would be happy with the crash course, but I was so curious that I wanted to know things in deep. So those who have prior experience of IELTS, for them crash course would be enough, more than enough. If they have just few things lagging here and there.
All right.
But I was more than happy with your full course.
Okay. All right. So Kumar, as you said, you're absolutely right. Many IELTS test takers rely heavily on YouTube. So YouTube is great, to be very honest. It gives you a lot of information. But the problem is that YouTube gives you only information. There is no support system. That means there is no one to check your work. You will be getting bans on your work. All right. So YouTube doesn't do that. It just gives information. Then you are all alone. Okay. So this is the biggest drawback of YouTube. Otherwise, YouTube is really amazing tool. Okay, so apart from my training, okay, I'm glad that you joined my 7-day crash course and also my regular course. But apart from my training, let's talk about the feedback that we gave you on your speaking as well as on your writing. You know that we give one-on-one video speaking mocks, we gave one-on-one video essay correction. So how did you find those feedback useful for your IELTS preparation?
So the speaking feedback was very much useful because for me at some point in some of the topics which come out of the blue, I was getting stuck. And I was not having any content to speak about, to be very specific, relevant content to speak about. And your course helped me to overcome that barrier by teaching a hack for that, what you can say that would be still relevant to the topic, and also not exactly as the knowledge of the content. So that was very useful for me in speaking, and I could finally crack the speaking. And in terms of writing, sir, hats off to you. Otherwise, I don't know I would have been cracking it or not, because you really helped me with my articles in grammar, and also your guidance helped me to improve my vocabulary as well.
Yes. So Kumar, when you joined me, I remember that you had really great vocabulary, but the problem is that you need to write with 100% accuracy. Okay. And also, you know that many people write essays in just fancy way. And it is a reason why people do not get bands in writing, especially. Okay, I think in your case also you did not get bands in writing.
Yeah, writing as well as listening.
Listening. Okay, so writing is the biggest problem for everyone. So you need to have a right structure, right approach, and you need to have someone who can check your essays and who can tell you where do you stand and how much work you have to do before you go and win the war in IELTS. So I'm happy that my feedback and my training helped you. So let's talk about reading. Now, reading band 9, that's a massive score. So what magic you did in reading?
I mainly studied different words with their synonyms, because in reading it's a straightforward unspoken disclaimer or presented, sorry, not presented disclaimer that not everything will come straightforward as an answer in your passage. So I studied synonyms of all the words that were new to me that I came across, and that majorly helped me in reading.
Okay, all right, good. So 9 in reading, that's a massive thing to achieve. So what do you think, how many essays should one write to ensure that they get the bands? I know it is not about numbers, it's all about the quality, but still. So once you know the structure, once you know the format, once you know what examiners want, how many essays do you think one should write to get the bands?
See, on an average, at least 8 to 10 essays to self-satisfy that along with the structure, now you are writing a content that is having a quality or a potential to get you band 7.
Okay, so around 8 to 10. Okay, good. And how many topics, especially part 2 for speaking, should one practice?
For speaking, as many as you can, because you cannot rely on recent topics, or you cannot rely on anything that is a past history event or anything, because they may ask you anything out of the blue, which is just a general topic, but still at the same time you cannot even think, Arey, what should I say in this?
Okay.
So you must always be prepared for bouncers also. So speaking, I would recommend that if not in front of the mirror, then anyone with anyone with you can at home just practice daily. It hardly takes 15 minutes. Even before sleeping in the night, you can do it.
Yes, I always say in my class, the more you speak, the more fluent you will be, right? So keep on speaking, keep on writing, and keep on reading, keep on listening, and have a mentor who can guide you, and you will get your bands. I hope you agree with me.
Yes. Yes, sir. Your feedback in speaking had also helped me, sir.
Thank you. So
because after the feedback only, I got more than 7 in speaking. During feedback, I was getting 6.5.
okay, all right. So I'm glad that my feedback helped you in writing as well as in speaking, and finally you could achieve your dream score. So Kumar, we
Yes,
wish
sir.
you all the very best for your dream. Okay, and let me know when you fly to Canada.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you
Sure,
for
sir. We'll let
your
you know.
time, and we really appreciate that. Have a wonderful day.
Thank you. You too, sir. Have a good time.
Yeah.